Have you been calling yourself lazy for putting things off, when the real problem might be something completely different? What if your procrastination is not about lacking motivation or discipline, but about fear disguising itself as laziness? This revelation could change everything about how you approach productivity and self-improvement. Most productivity advice fails because it treats procrastination like a time management problem, when it is actually an emotional regulation problem. Your brain is not broken. It is trying to protect you from something it perceives as threatening. Understanding this difference is crucial because fear-based procrastination requires completely different solutions than simple laziness. Here are 6 hidden signs your procrastination is really about fear, not laziness. Number 1, you can easily focus on low-stakes tasks but freeze on important ones. You can spend hours organizing your closet, scrolling social media, or cleaning your kitchen, but you cannot seem to start that important project at work or that creative endeavor you care about. This is not laziness. This is your brain avoiding tasks where failure or judgment feels risky. The higher the stakes, the stronger your avoidance becomes. Number 2, you have elaborate plans and research everything extensively but never begin. You create detailed schedules, buy all the right supplies, watch tutorial videos, and read every article about your goal. This preparation feels productive, but it is actually a sophisticated form of procrastination. Your brain convinces you that you need more information to avoid the vulnerable act of actually trying and potentially failing. Number 3, you procrastinate more on things that matter deeply to you. This might seem backwards, but the more something means to you, the more terrifying it becomes to risk failing at it. Starting your novel, launching your business, or applying for your dream job feels too risky because failure would hurt more than avoiding it altogether. You procrastinate on your dreams to protect yourself from potential disappointment. Have you noticed that you put off the things that could change your life the most? Let me know in the comments if this resonates with you. Number 4, you set unrealistic standards that make starting feel impossible. Your brain creates perfectionist requirements as a form of self-protection. If the bar is set impossibly high, you have an excuse not to start. You tell yourself you will begin when you have the perfect workspace, unlimited time, or complete clarity about the outcome. These conditions never arise because your subconscious does not want them to. Number 5, you feel relief when external circumstances prevent you from starting. When meetings get canceled, deadlines get extended, or obstacles appear, you feel secretly grateful instead of frustrated. This relief is a clear sign that your procrastination is fear-based. Part of you is hoping for reasons not to face whatever you are avoiding, because the fear of trying feels worse than the guilt of not starting. Number 6, you have physical symptoms when thinking about starting important tasks. Your heart races, your stomach feels tight, or you suddenly feel exhausted when you think about beginning something meaningful. These are not signs of laziness. These are anxiety responses triggered by your brain's perception of threat. Your body is preparing for danger, even though the only real risk is emotional discomfort. Fear-based procrastination often stems from deeper concerns like fear of failure, fear of success, fear of judgment, or fear of not being good enough. These fears developed over time through experiences that taught your brain to associate trying with pain or disappointment. The good news is that once you recognize procrastination as a fear response instead of a character flaw, you can address it with compassion instead of criticism. Instead of forcing yourself to power through or beating yourself up for being lazy, you can ask what your procrastination is trying to protect you from. Sometimes the solution is breaking tasks into smaller, less threatening pieces. Sometimes it is working on the underlying fears that make starting feel dangerous. Often, it is simply acknowledging that discomfort is normal and does not mean anything is wrong. Procrastination is not a moral failing or a sign that you lack willpower. It is information about what feels emotionally risky to your system. When you treat it as valuable feedback instead of evidence of your inadequacy, you can work with your brain instead of against it. Which of these fear-based procrastination signs do you recognize in yourself? Share your experience in the comments below. Understanding that others struggle with this too can reduce the shame that makes procrastination worse. If this video helped you see your procrastination differently, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more insights about understanding your psychology. Hit that notification bell so you never miss content that could help you break through mental barriers. Remember, you are not lazy, you are human, and your brain is doing its best to keep you safe, even when that safety feels limiting.